So as I'm sitting here, because I work from home and I love every minute of it, as I'm sitting here, I'm finishing my cup of tea. Not much left, but I'm finishing my cup of tea, sitting on my sofa. I've got my blanket over us, look. I've got my blanket over us because it's cold. I've got my fleecy blanket here. And I'm sitting with the dog. I have got stuff to do. And I will be getting up after I finish my cup of tea. And I'll be getting on with some stuff I've got to get done. But I just wanted to actually talk about grief. So it's only really now that I'm getting to a stage where I can talk about grief without... The whole video would have been me crying, breaking down. I wouldn't have been able to talk or say a certain person's name, that I was grieving for, without falling apart. And literally, there's a few things that obviously have helped me. This little monkey being one of them. My little doggy Dotty. She's helped me no end because she's the friend that is loyal. She's always there, no matter what. Aren't you, darling? You're always there for Mummy, aren't you? You love me, don't you? And I love you. So that's Dotty. And she's really, really helped me a lot. She's such a beautiful little doggy. Are you coming over here? Come on. Come on over here, Bobby. She's such a lovely little thing. Aren't you? Are you lovely? You love me, don't you? Do you love me? Do you love me? Yes, you do love me. And I love you, don't I? Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? She's a miniature schnauzer. That's the breed. We've had her now. She's 8 now. She actually needs grooming, so I need her. We're going to cut your hair, aren't we? And cut your claws. Maybe today or tomorrow. She's such a lovely little thing. But she's really helped me because when I've been sitting on my own and, other people that is in the household are out working, and I've always worked from home. So for the last 13 years, I've always worked online. I've always earned money online, basically, doing various different things. And so you're on your own a lot. But I like it that way. I do. I like it that way. I'm a very home bird. I love being at home. I love preparing food. I love the housework. I love being at home. And the fact that I've been able to earn different money doing various things from home has been perfect for me. But grief. I've lost a few people that has knocked me for 6. I'm a pretty strong person, with certain things I've been through in my life. But grief hits me badly. It's the one thing that I find extremely difficult to overcome. And the thing is as well, it's like grief is just something, it's on another level. It's on another level of when you lose someone that you've really loved and they've been a person, especially if they've been someone who's always really loved you, always, looked at you in a high regard and stuff like that. So, the first time that I experienced grief, I would have been 21, and that would have been my nana, so my dad's mum. She died of a heart attack, and she was only in her 60s. And that I was 21, and I didn't understand it. And I remember being hit. I just couldn't believe. It's I remember thinking I just couldn't believe that she was just gone. And she was dead. Dead. Someone that I knew, that I loved, was actually dead. And I just didn't know how to get my head around it at 21. It hit me really hard. I was just so upset. I remember that feeling of being like so upset. But I was 21. I got over it probably in about 2 years. And my nana has been dead now over 30 odd years. And then her husband, who was me, I called him Little Grandad because he was only small. And then me other granddad, who died 6 years ago, I called him Big Grandad. I was the one that gave them their name, Little Grandad and Big Grandad. And everyone always called them that name. And because me Big Grandad, who died 6 years ago, he was 6'1" or 2. He was really tall, and my other granddad wasn't tall at all. He was probably about 5 foot. He was probably only about 5'4" or something like that. But anyway, then he died about 18 months after my nana. Just couldn't have wrote her. And he had a heart condition, and he passed away. I was living in Germany at the time when he died, and I come back. And his death didn't really hit me like massively bad, I don't think. Because I wasn't extremely close to my little granddad, although I loved him a lot. I really loved him. I did really love him. But I grieved and I was really upset, but not like massively, where I'm proper grief stricken. And then years later, then my gran passed away, which was my mum's mum. She's been dead now 14 years. That hit me bad, because my gran was like my best friend. She was the most beautiful soul you'll ever meet. She was gentle, she was kind. When you went in, first thing, she was there like with her arms out to give you a cuddle. She told you she loved you all the time, and she was just a beautiful soul. My gran was an angel on the earth. She's an angel now, obviously, but she was an angel on the earth, and she was someone who I just worshipped. I loved her a bit. I can feel myself getting a little bit emotional, but that's okay to get emotional about it when you think about them and stuff. And then 6 years ago was the big one. It was when my big granddad died. Wow. That literally took me to a place that I didn't think I was going to recover from. And I'm being really serious. It took me to such a dark place that I just couldn't. I didn't even think I was going to get through 10 minutes. Never mind ever get through it. 6 years on, time is definitely a healer. You never get over it. You honestly don't ever get over that person being dead or gone. You don't. But time is definitely a healer. It heals a lot of things. Time. I might look at a photograph, just saw a look at a photograph of him now. Now, his ashes are in my mum's house. And last year I went over to visit. I was going to get some of his ashes, but I just wasn't ready. I just knew that I couldn't even go near and touch where the thing his ashes were in. But this time when I go over, I'm going over in about 6 days to visit. I think that I'm going to probably get some of his ashes this time. But then again, I might not be ready again. I'll just have to see how I feel. And I want to scatter some of his ashes down on the beach. But grief is a terrible thing. And people really don't understand that sometimes grief hits some people in ways that they're never the same person again. Like, I've never been the person I was 6 years ago. I've never become that person again. The grief of my granddad took me to a place of absolute desperation. But I am hoping to get myself back again. But it's terrible. It's a hard thing. It really is. But yeah, grief. You've got to give yourself time. You've got to be kind to yourself.